Alright, guys. Yeah, I'm an hour late. You know, my alarm, I don't really want to get in. Like, I don't want to give excuses. I just fell back asleep after my alarm went off. So, we're going to just get into it. So, I was thinking this right when I got on the charts, that this was probably high resistant here. Um, and that we were souping the true opens here, and that this was high resistant, and you can see that that was in fact the case, and we had equal lows down here, and then we pushed down into them. So I was thinking that right when I got on the charts, and you can see that that is the case. So I am going to get on to my trading accounts, and yeah, obviously not my simulated live account, not my account with real money, because I hit my loss limit for the week. So I am just going on to my simulated version, and yeah, but um yeah, like I said, I'm a little late, and the webcam mic is being used right now, not the regular mic, because I couldn't figure out why it wasn't connecting, and I was already so late that it's just like I that's the last thing that I think matters. So let's see. Hmm. I'm trying to make sure I get everything set up here. All right. Now I'm gonna adjust this. Perfect. Okay, so like I was saying, the tire looks like it was high resistant, and we went lower. I'm gonna get out Discord. I'm gonna get out. It's just taking me a second. I'm gonna get out Forex Factory. What are you guys thinking today? I was initially thinking that maybe that we were gonna go higher off of this inversion, but this external gap proved to be pretty strong, and it's obviously rejecting. So, but you know, if you read price action correctly on the low time frame here, you would see, okay, we're rejecting that true open there. Anyway, it's all good. We're just getting back into the flow, you know. Besides, it's like, you know, the trade usually happens at like 10 a.m. anyways. So, like I said, I'm just getting into the flow here, and I'll figure it out. Okay. I'm gonna make sure SB Pro is set up. I want to get I want to get there's a new indicator that I want to get for SP Pro. I want to get a indicator for delta. So I need to make sure I get that. Oh, yo, I got the histogram indicator back now. I actually need to unplug my mouse real quick so I can use my mouse on the other screen. It's all good, guys. I'm just getting set up. It's whatever. Let me know what you guys are doing. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know what trades you're taking. I want to hear your thoughts. And yep, it's all good. Try Candle Delta. That's sauce. Okay, bet. Thanks. Thanks, FA. So I'm getting this out right now, dude. I'm getting everything out for SP Pro. I've got the whales. I've got the histogram, and now I'm getting delta. So you said first time I'm saying that I was gonna I was giving hints to Javier about it. Okay, candle delta. All right. All right. I just clicked apply. Is that? Oh, is that? Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. Thanks, FA. So yeah, it's just plotting the delta for me as it forms. Perfect. Yeah, this is exactly what I wanted. So now it's just plotting the delta of every single candle on the bottom there, which is perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. How come? Yeah, I'll just leave it down there. It's fine. I think that's what it's doing, right? Just plotting the delta of every candle. Yep, perfect. Dude, this is great. Okay, let me save the template. Or how do I even save my... I think it automatically saves. Yeah, I think it does automatically save. Anyway, even if it doesn't, I'll get it set up again in just a matter of like 2 seconds. So it's really not that big a deal. Perfect. All right, back to the other screen. Back to live trading. So I got my simulated live account out. Low key, right? This was high resistant. I'm not even like, I'm not surprised. Hey, what up, random guy? So yeah, I'm a little late today, guys, but the important thing is I'm showing up. Right? So this is how, and anyway, the trade doesn't even happen usually till 10 a.m., so it's all good. I took a mad loss because I was in a trade and Trump posted some Iran stuff. Shoot, no. Yo, today's a textbook day where we can actually use the first center for VIGAP pretty nicely. So the question is gonna be, is this gonna stay high resistant or is it gonna turn low resistant, right? That's the real question. The problem is, it looks like we have an external BPR here. Looks like there's a BPR there. I don't know if we're gonna get through that. So it's possible that it ends up being like people think we're gonna get low resistant liquidity run, but then we run into this. Hey, what up, Javier? Good morning. Yeah, guys, sorry about being late. I don't want to give excuses. I just didn't get up in time, and you know what? what matters is you show up. You show up, you get back on the charts, and you show up. So, but it took me a little bit because I was just kind of like getting everything together. But anyway, we have the first center flag up here, right? My thoughts are we have this external gap above. Okay, so I'm concerned with like, are we gonna really have a low resistant liquidity run if, like, for instance, we push up into this and then reject it? So I'm skeptical. I'm skeptical, especially with us already having taken true day open here, right? That's what this is. True day open. We souped it up. So honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we stay high resistant today. Especially because you know what today is? FOMC later, right? So I wouldn't be surprised if this stays high resistant here. We push up into this gap above, what's this, 90-minute true open? Dude, I love how it just plots out the true opens for me. That's so nice. Above the 90-minute true open, the low time frame true opens, we come up into this and maybe we reject it. I'm actually really liking this idea. So anyway, yeah. What are you guys thinking? Once again, I'm trying to keep things a little more simple. Obviously, I'd love to do higher time frame analysis, and initially last night I was bullish, but you know, you have to adapt. We obviously rejected this external gap. Now it could end up still delivering higher. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not gonna be closed-minded to anything, right? I need to mark this out as the first center for value gap because that is what it is. Alright, first center for value gap. And honestly, I don't know if this is going to be low resistance or high resistance, so I'm just going to mark this out as a liquidity curve here. And, like, you know, it's possible that even if we make it through all this, we reject this BPR here. So I'm just going to mark this out as liquidity curve. I'm going to try and be more patient than I was yesterday. I took a lot of trades on Sim yesterday, and I am just going to be not taking as many trades on Sim. I'm going to try not to. I'm going to try to take more tape reads and not take as many trades because it developed bad habits of not being patient. Like, I can take trades on Sim, but not to the extent that I was. I was taking way too many. But obviously I want to be able to execute a trade if it's good. That's the thing. So yeah, we got that liquidity curve there. How does SMT look? Main issue is we don't really have an internal sweep of liquidity. So are we really going to go higher off of this? I wouldn't be surprised if it rejects. We'll see. We'll see. We got a higher time frame gap over here, and so there is a 1 hour gap. We could also check for new day opening gaps and stuff real quick. I kind of feel like this is what I kind of feel like is gonna happen. Okay, this is just a thought, but if it ends up going back up to the highs, I think it would go like this. We have to get internal sweep. The fact there's no internal sweep, I'm not really gonna long off of this first center for value gap yet. But I wouldn't be surprised if it takes the low, and then we get an internal sweep, and then that's the manipulation, and then it comes back up, and we get first strike right here, right? But then I would not be surprised as well if this really only takes us up to this high, because um, this is just high, maybe high resistant. But anyway, I want to mark out this end dog because look at this guy. We're obviously interacting with this really nicely. So I'm gonna mark that out. We just got a whale of 20 for market buy. So let me get rid of that. Once again, kind of just getting everything set up still. Not set up. What am I saying? I'm not getting everything set up. I'm just kind of getting stuff together. Okay, it's all good. Anyway, I'm trying to decide what I want because once again, I just got on the charts. New day opening gap here. If there, once again, I might just tape read something if I don't know right now. Okay, we obviously are holding this. Okay, and we keep forming bearish S&Ts. Looks like that could have been an inducement. Once again, we have a whale here that market bought for 20. So that could be a possible participant that's going to become liquidity at that low. So you could make the case that this could be Phoenix model, but we might take the high. I don't know. Yeah, this new day opening gap is definitely a point of interest. This first center for value gap for me is definitely a point of interest. I'm liking both. Do we have session highs? So we're slowly getting into the flow here. Yeah, nothing crazy. Like I said, I might just tape read if I'm not sure. So we have a rejection block there. Oh, we might be sweeping the rejection block. Or, like I said, we might just go higher off of this. Oh, the other thing that I kind of always want to have out is the precision swing points. I'm going to get out the sticky notes. So like I was saying, this could stay high resistant. This is a external BPR. So I'm gonna get out the sticky notes in case I might take a simulated trade. That's not the live simulation because I just we'll see. I don't have, yeah. So right now, I'm only trading the off-stream account and maybe the real simulation. All right. Yo, so we just got a little bit of a soup back into this. Kind of feels like this was a possible order block. Kind of feels like that's a propulsion block. You know what I'm saying? Like this feels like Venom. You know? This feels exact. This is Venom. This is Venom. Right? You see that? Wait, hold on. You see that Venom gap there? And this purges this liquidity? Yeah, I would not be surprised if we go lower off of this. I'm gonna keep open mind right now. We'll see. We might reuse it. Oh, I don't want this anymore. Okay. We back tested this. Now we're going back up. So we might end up using this instead. We'll see. Kind of just getting thoughts together here. We'll see. We'll see. Once again, this is kind of this external BPR. I think a lot of people are going to long into this, which it could end up being low resistant, but I don't know. It's FOMC, pre-FOMC. Is it really going to be low resistant right now? I don't feel like it is, but maybe. What are you guys thinking? I kind of think we're going to reject this. It's a, 5-minute BPR. Really clear and obvious one, too. Not Venom, sorry. Sometimes you just gotta have to read. You just have to read the chart correctly, right? So, like I'm saying, like this could end up being high resistant because it's pre-FOMC. We're above all these true opens here. I'm skeptical. Okay. So not really an internal sweep, so I'm not really, I wouldn't take this ever, but you know, change of state off of this could deliver lower. Probably not though. We might actually end up inversing this, and if so, then yeah, we might use this. Look at that rejection block there. You know what? That rejection block is probably going to be a really nice Phoenix model. So wouldn't be surprised if we get something like this. The 5 minute inverses, we push up into this and then we reject it. This is kind of a point of interest for me now. Hmm. Yeah, I would not be surprised at all if we ended up getting Phoenix model with this. I'll, I'll probably put a limit order for that on Sim because, you know, I think that that's a decent trade, honestly. Just a pretty high RR trade, but I think it's pretty decent. We do have an SMT there already, but we also have SMT here. So I'm gonna put this order in on Sim. Just, we'll see, right? It's above what we have, the 90-minute true open, we have the 22.5 minute, and we have the Pico one. And the stop would go like this. Just an idea, right? I don't know. Two five 253.25 and 27.243. Okay. We also might end up rejecting this. Once again, I told you guys that this BPR could itself be the rejection. That we just went back below those true opens though, so we might use this. Okay, so let's see. Once again, kind of expecting this to be high resistant. I really like just having these true opens marked out for me. It makes it easy for me. Oh yeah, what? I know, but what I'm saying is I probably would have figured that out anyway because I was gonna right, let's kind of see what the heck is happening now. Hey, we're getting S&T off of this. We might end up getting V-shape recovery off this N-Dog. So here's shadow model, right? Shadow model off the N-Dog. Could I take this? Yeah. Should I take it on sim? Maybe, but I don't know. But if the problem is I kind of am leaning towards bearish, so I'm not going to take it. Yo, that was cool. That was cool. I just watched this. This might end up being reused because this is a precision swing point, right? This is really cool watching this. If this holds, that'd be really, really fascinating. But I don't know if it will. Because once again, I'm kind of defaulting to being bearish because I'm expecting high resistant liquidity. But in the short term, I kind of feel like we could get another sweep of these highs. But once again, I'm not taking anything here because it's not obvious to me. Nothing. And look, the rejection block, so far it's holding. So this is what I was trying to get at is it's cool that we're watching this live because could this end up being a precision swing point that holds? Because once again, if you enter on the precision swing point, your entry's down there. Wouldn't be surprised if we go all the way back up here. Look at the rejection block trade does well, right? That's pretty cool. But once again, and also the fact that we formed the Pico Open, pushed down into the rejection block. Look at the 5-second rejection block there. Just saying, that's precision. That's precision. And now we're kind of coming back to this implied gap here. So you got a rejection block for value gap, 2022 gap. And then now expansion off of this. So this is my original Khufu stack that I discovered, where you basically go on the 2022 gap, and then you go on the fair value gap, and then you go on the breaker and fair value gap. Once again, initially I'm expecting kind of high resistance, so I'm not taking anything here. Nothing's clear. But what are you guys thinking right now? I want to look at the I need to go back to looking at whales because I want to a lot of my bias is probably going to come from these whales. Right? So this gap up here rejected. Now we're coming back to the rejection block again. Right? That's kind of interesting. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if at this point we go higher, because now we've kind of swept the low, swept it, and now it's like being used a third time. Look at this rejection block on the 1 minute. And then look at the fact that we just keep holding this, right? I think I might try this on sim if we push down and then change state off the rejection block here. Yeah, I'm gonna try this on sim. And I'll just take all off at, I'll take all off at 8 projections. Well, yeah. We'll see. That did not play out. Yeah, wow. Okay. That could have played out, but yeah, like I said, I'm defaulting to it being higher time frame, high resistance. This BPR did hold, so that was a very aggressive trade. But I was kind of thinking, okay, we use this once, twice, so maybe 3 times, and then we expand off of that. Very aggressive idea. You can see it. Look at how well we rejected and held this BPR here. In general, we might end up rejecting this now because it looks like we're kind of like falling, right? We're breaking lows, rejecting gaps, falling. Here you have change in state off the end dog here to the downside. So you could be looking at something like this, but there's bullish SMTs here. You know what I'm saying? It kind of looks like it's holding this, rejecting it. We've already souped this. Yeah, I kind of like this. I don't want to overtrade on sim right now, so I'm just gonna tape read. This should be a shadow model here. I'm not trying to overtrade right now, so. Once again, I'm not. Yeah. Hey, this was a precision swing point off the new day opening gap. That could deliver us lower for sure. Have you messed with the SB Pro indicators? I only have the 3. I have the whale absorption. I have delta candles now, and I have the limit order histogram. Okay, so that idea didn't really play out. So there's a reason why I'm not taking any of these. Well, I took the 1 on sim, but I don't know. I just kind of wanted to try something, but I'm going to try and not take so many trades on sim right now. It's just not, you know, I just got to be smarter here. But there's a reason I haven't taken anything. It's just because I don't think anything here is undeniable. Like, it's kind of messy. The reason I tried that one is because A lot of time when I see something like this where we fail, and then we try a third time, then we work, right? That's kind of why I liked that, but it obviously did not play out. And now we could be looking at a rejection block here. So pay attention to this. I don't know whether this is going to hold or not. You could make the case this could hold because it took the true opens. So maybe you look, maybe I tape read this. Once again, I don't think anything is like super high probability, but this might run us back down to the lows. This rejection block, because we obviously have SMT with it. Once again, though, I'm kind of by default kind of expecting maybe we push one final time up into this and then go lower. I think my favorite trade for today would be like pushing up into this one final time, getting a 1 minute change in state out of it. That would be kind of like my ideal trade. That's probably what I'll take. If we get a 1 minute change in state off of the Phoenix, then I'll probably try that. Like, this still could play out. I mean, it could. It's all probabilities. It's above all the true opens. So, you know what I'm saying? I just don't know. I just don't know if it wants to come up to this instead. And I kind of feel like it will. We got a lot of absorption down there. What's that? Yeah, a lot of selling. So honestly, I think this is gonna go back up here. We got a massive market sell at like 908, or not market sell, but a lot of sell orders hitting the bid. That's what I meant to say. I'm trying not to overtrade on sim right now. I think you gotta be really careful. Like, I'm trying not to, right? I honestly feel like let's see. Oh, we'll see. Once again, it's not really high probability because it's Hey, this might end up playing out as Phoenix. Nope. Actually, this could be Dark Phoenix right here. Could be. Once again, nothing high probability. So. And I kind of think it's going to come up to this. Do we have an RTH gap today? So RTH gap is just like right here. So, but we have yesterday's RTH gap. We never finished going to the midpoint of the RTH gap, did we? I don't think we did. So here's yesterday's RTH gap. That could be a target. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have taken that one trade on sim. I'm trying not to take as many trades on sim right now. I'm trying not to. I'm trying to only do tape reads. Unless it's really obvious. I probably shouldn't have done that one, but it's all good. You know what might end up happening is we have RTH midpoint. We have it resting above midnight open. So we might end up coming into that. Okay, how are we looking here? Did we end up getting any wills? We had a 32 will a little bit ago. That market sold. Honestly, we maybe will come all the way back up to the RTH midpoint. I'm just kind of just watching and waiting. I don't know. This could be a Phoenix model as well, right? But I don't think it is, because I don't think usually you want to see a rejection block that takes liquidity like this one. And this one aligns really well with this liquidity curve. I think that will go up to the rejection block, and then at the very least go to the rejection block at this point. We had the 32 whale sell within there. We have a lot of someone selling at 27,310. That's way up there. So yeah, this, like I said, it's possible this could be Phoenix model. I said that it could be. I didn't know if it was high probability, but it definitely could be. But I don't think it is. I think we're gonna run up. Yeah, look at the way we just souped those. So I'll tape read this. Oh, we didn't soup that true open, did we? No, we did. If you go to the lowest time frame, we do. This is just tape reading. Let me know what other SB Pro indicators I should get, Javier. So yeah, that hit. A 2.51 tape read. Hardly any drawdown. Oh, I think that order just got filled on the sim account. Let's see. Yep, it is in. It is in. I have no idea if that's gonna play out or not, but we'll see. And it's looking like it might not, but we'll see. Yeah. Well, it just souped the rejection block, but I have my limit order slightly above the rejection block, so. But it might go through at this point. Yeah, it did. Ugh. Well, I haven't taken a real trade yet, so. So that was Phoenix model at what? 1024. So, okay. What was the other one I took before that one? It was a outside bar off of the new day opening gap. So, shadow model. Yeah, I think that trade was actually not bad. 100805. But it's just too low time frame, so it's that's the main reason why I failed. So, and once again, it might be drawing to the RTH midpoint here. So obviously this is low resistance. So far I was wrong about the high resistance. Okay. Sometimes you're just gonna be wrong about that. It could stay high resistant though, with this. We got a market buyer whale of 24. Oh. Yeah, it looks like it's going up to those equal highs. Huh. Oh, that's a stat map. I was like, what is that? Statistical manipulation lies right at midnight, or at the equal highs. We might just soup the equal highs then. Do you see what I'm saying? Stat map manipulation right here. With midnight and equal highs. Then again, I might just be completely offside, I guess. We already went to this manipulation level there perfectly, so. Yeah, at this point, it might just be delivering through. Yeah, you got a breaker. Okay. I think it's just low resistance. I think I was just offside. Unless I'm completely not offside. Maybe, I don't know right now. I'm not sure. Like, oh, you know what would be a fantastic trade? Coming back to this. Oh, we just got a big whale. Market selling. A lot of whales selling. Mm. Could that be absorption to make us go higher, or are they smart money? Pretty big delta candle right there. Oh, look at the outside bar. I missed that, but that outside bar, that's nice. That outside bar is nice. I missed that. That outside bar with break even at that high could have been my live trade, honestly. That'd been really nice. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of surprised we're running these highs with it being pre FOMC. But I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna be watching here. Hmm. I could see this being a point of interest, this rejection block. I mean, it might just truly be bullish. That's the analysis that I made last night, is that I kind of wanted it to be bullish, and obviously it's being bullish. Um, hmm. We're at the midpoint of this. This is kind of like moment of truth type of stuff. Like, honestly, it doesn't look like it's gonna reject it. But if it did, it would here, right before we fill the rejection block. But I honestly don't know if it will. What do you guys think? I've been offside so far all day, so luckily I've not taken the trade for real. So I don't know, man. I feel like it might break through this. First presented for value gap held, and then just delivered us higher. We might want to look at a different rejection block, like the 15-minute. Ooh. It's also a 5-minute one. I honestly don't think this is gonna hold up. I don't think this would play out, but looks like it's gonna continue. Well, I'm not taking any trades really, so that's the good thing, is I'm not taking any trades for real. We might just keep expanding because this. Yeah, we'll see. We will see. Oh, we also have an EHPDA. We have an EHPDA here. Mm, the reason I like this one is it's like very specific because we have the new day opening gaps are very far apart. So because of that, I really like this one a lot. I kind of feel like this is a 2022 model here. Bearish. We got the macro coming up here, and oh, 7 minutes. We keep getting more whales market selling. That's not really absorption. That's the opposite of what I would expect. Or we might end up inversing this. If we inverse this, maybe we go higher. How much time do I have in my live trading window? Once again, statistical manipulation here. But I kind of feel like the higher time frame is bullish. Yeah, so this inverse, so this, maybe we go higher. Actually, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if we're using a Reaper gap. Ooh, I was right. Okay, so this is actually a really nice long, actually. Wait, this is actually really nice long. With the fact that we have this, we have midnight, we just re-souped it back down. I might try this, guys. So I might try this where we are, yeah, we're getting change in state off the Reaper. Okay, this seems really nice to me. I might wait for a little bit lower, maybe this. But it might not go down there. There's an outside bar right there. I'll for sure try this on the sim. Okay, I'll say that. Alright. Well, I'm going to enter right below the true open. So what would that be? 4 cons? Problem is we might sweep the low. This also might not play out. It's not that obvious. Might not play out. I think we sweep the low and then we do it. Market's clearly using this event horizon. I'm gonna try this for real.
Order filled.
Wait, what? Oh! I tried to try it for real, but I did it on NQ instead of MNQ. Oh my. Okay. That's sad. Okay. So this I'm just gonna do it for real on my other account. Wow, that is sad. I tried to do it for real on I tried to do it for real on my real account, and I did it on NQ instead of MNQ. Oh, I'm so stupid. Oh my gosh, that was low key. That was so sad. Oh my gosh. So this is my real trade. This is my real trade. I know I'm taking it on the I'm taking it on my other account, but this is my real trade. That's just kind of sad though. But this is my real trade. I'm taking it on the other account, but this is my real trade. That is actually really sad. I took that on NQ instead of MNQ. Well, doesn't even matter. You got stopped out, so. Alright, I'm gonna try it again. Same exact trade. I'm gonna switch to the